Hi. Now, European Union and especially the European Commission, the leaders and the bureaucrats, they are talking about making Europe a war-time economy, or you can say a weapon manufacturing defense complex economy. The leaders are also talking about a European army, and Europe must be dependent on European army for its security rather than NATO and United States. And this comes in background of a very high possibility of Donald Trump occupying the Oval Office next year. Uh, but there are some things which I think that we must talk about, and things are not black and white as they may look, because as far as the European army is concerned, this is not a new project. This was a project even before 2003, and it garnered some pace during time of Tony Blair there in Britain and his French counterpart. But then Iraq war took place, and differences between US, Great Britain and France occurred, and Germany was not ready to spend a lot on that time on its military. So that project was halted. Then came Brexit, so things were not moving. But now, once again, especially Emmanuel Macron talks about this. He also talks about sending troops, European troops in Ukraine. We will talk in our next discussion in details vis-a-vis his comments, and on ground reality how much they will survive. But let's come once again on the defense manufacturing complex and a wartime economy for Europe and a European army. I think this is not viable because there are so many different countries who have their own policies, and already most of these countries, many of these, not most, but many of these countries are not able to spend 2% GDP threshold, which is required as per NATO norms. They are not able to do that. So how can you think about European army? And as far as the defense manufacturing complex is concerned, I don't think that they can do it, because there is gradual deindustrialization process going on there in Europe, and the biggest manufacturing economy, that is Germany, in Europe, it is also deindustrializing. So this is something hypothetical that they can do it. Yes, if they merge all their universities, all their talent pool, then after 20-30 years they may go somewhere where United States was 20-30 years back from today. So you can understand how much viable this process is, or this thinking and ideology is. But why they are talking about it? I think they want those ideological leaders and bureaucrats there in Brussels. They want full integration of Europe, and it is a actually old planning. They want to tax Europeans, and because European Commission, the European Parliament, they are not a sovereign government, so they cannot tax the people of European Union, which they want. And how now they can do it? They can do the spending on defense manufacturing complex by floating euro bonds, and floating euro bonds actually is not allowed as per various conventions of European Commission, European Union. It is not allowed, but they did it during time of COVID-19, and they did it as an emergency measure. But when it comes to European Union, if they do something once, it sets a precedent, and now they have got this precedent, so they want to float the European Union bonds. And it looks to me, I'm thinking like that they want to float the European Union, European Commission, the euro bonds they want to float in, and when it will come to payback, they will say that we have to tax the people. It will be a double tax policy like that in United States. The central government tax the citizens as well as the states tax the citizens. So they want to bring that kind of system in European Union, and the European Commission's watch that the particular state will have its own set of taxes, and the Commission will have its own set of taxes. As far as the European citizens are concerned, they don't have a say when it comes to European Commission, because it's not a directly elected government of any sort. It's not a sovereign government of any sort. So most of the citizens, except the citizens of Germany and France, if they protest, will have some impact. But even in Germany, there are many people who are highly anti-Russia, and the European Commission is creating and want to keep alive a spectre of Russia and Putin so that they can meet their ends. And what's the end? They want to tax the citizens and want to make the European Commission like a sovereign body, which it is not. Thank you.